Greetings everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of All Things Lambda, the Half-Life community show that would like to remind you that you shouldn't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. I don't even remember when I woke up today, but what I do remember are all these nice community news topics that I got lined up for you, so let's get into it.
LambdaGeneration.
Our first topic of the day is all about Signal Lost and the new gameplay trailer that released for it. Jane Thrace decided to spoil us with a nearly 5-minute video showing off how a specific section of the mod is going to play, specifically a section referred to as Freight Fight. The gameplay video takes place inside of a giant warehouse in which a lot of freight is being stored. We see Gordon fight his way through hordes of soldiers and alien creatures so he can make it outside to catch some fresh air. According to what Jane states in the description, you can approach this encounter in many different ways. There are traps in the environment you can use to neutralize enemies, you can use stealth to avoid confrontation, and you can even find alternate routes sprinkled throughout the place. Or you can of course jump in guns blazing like Gordon has played a little too much Quake on his computer at his desk. What's showing off here looks quite good, and apparently according to Jane Thrace on Twitter, this will be the last trailer before the release. Not really sure how soon that'll actually be, but this definitely means we won't have to wait super long anymore before we can get our hands on this mod. I dropped a link in the description below so you can check out this new Signal Lost gameplay trailer for yourself. I also left a link down there for Jane Thrace, their Twitter account, where you can learn a little bit more about Signal Lost. Half-Life War, a mod for the original Half-Life, has you take on the role of Tony Snyder. Formerly a Navy SEAL, but now a member of the military organization TSO, he is now tasked with infiltrating secret bases, cities completely destroyed by war, and much more. In this mod, you'll be playing through a brand new campaign comprised of 3 episodes, which will be released individually. These episodes will include missions set in a variety of locations with all kinds of enemies, weapons, and more, with the promise that each episode will give you about 1 or 2 hours of entertainment. The latest media update for the mod contains a bunch of progress that the creator of the mod has been making since the last media update, which was actually only about 2 months ago. The creator, Cambrai, shows off a new weapon that has been implemented, the M16. Some new models are also shown off here for the desert terrorists that will be seen in Mission 2, which has a desert theme apparently. We can see this desert theme in action in this gameplay video that was released onto YouTube, and it looks quite a lot like Half-Life with some new weapons to play with. It certainly looks like something nice to play if you got some time to kill, and everything you see is still work in progress of course. Lastly, some screenshots are shared here from Mission 2, and these seem to be taken in some sort of base. Not sure if this is actually Black Mesa or if this is meant to be some other kind of base, but it sure does look a lot like Black Mesa though. If you want to check out Half-Life War for yourself, then go click the link down below. The first mission is actually already out and ready to be played. You can download that first mission demo from ModDB. That's also linked down below. Sit down and put your shirt back on because we got some screenshots from a new campaign that's being developed by fans for Half-Life Alyx. And the campaign is Half-Life Alyx Levitation, the collaboration between Source filmmaker animator Corey Lado and FMPONE, the creator of Cash and Sub-Zero in CSGO. These new screenshots come from FMPONE's Twitter page, and oh boy, it got some looks. Source 2, man. I kinda wish we would get a regular first-person shooter game made within that engine with graphics like these. I know Sandbox exists, but oh man, Half-Life 3 is gonna look great. Anyway, enough nerding out about graphics. What we see here is some place completely infested with Zen gunk. It looks completely disgusting, yet strangely beautiful at the same time. Especially when it comes to the lighting. Man, I can't wait for this to come out, with FMPONE doing the level design and Corey Leto doing the narrative animation for the project. This really gotta become some kind of legendary mod for Half-Life Alyx whenever it comes out. I left a link in the description below so you can check these screenshots out for yourself. I know we have been covering the VŌC Podcast a lot lately, but they keep on bringing on more Valve-related voice actors, and I really think a lot of these podcast episodes could be really interesting to listen to if you're a Valve fan. This week, they interviewed another voice actor behind a fan-favorite character, John Aylward, the voice of Dr. Magnussen, everybody's favorite microwave casserole enthusiast. In this episode of the VŌC Podcast, Ronald asks John what he's currently up to, how he got into acting in the first place, and what he still remembers from recording his lines for old Dr. Maggie. As it turns out, not all that much actually. It was a while ago after all. If this sounds like something you'd want to listen to while working or mowing the lawn or mowing combine soldiers, then go ahead and click the link in the description below. Do it for Dr. Magnussen, or else he'll make you regret it. I'm ending this episode with a thing that's going on in the Source Filmmaker community at the moment. The Walk of Life is currently the biggest new Source Filmmaker collaboration project since the last Sexy Awards, and it's being worked on right now as we speak. On YouTube, Redline, aka Atlas, shared a teaser video for the project showing off a grimy street somewhere in an Asian country that has also been invested with Combine. The whole thing oozes atmosphere, and I can't believe this has been done in Source Filmmaker. That piece of software is capable of so much, man. On Twitter, Atlas also shared some more scene builds. Not sure if these are meant for the project, but I just wanted to show you these because they look absolutely incredible as well, and I really can't believe this is all technically made in the Source engine. It just looks too good for that. If you want to participate in the Walk of Life collaboration project, then go ahead and join the official Discord server for it and start creating. We always need more SFM stuff in the world. You know what else we need more of in the world? Social media pages. We could use 100 more. More Half-Life related content, more happiness. Anyway, our Twitter, Facebook, and Discord server are linked down below together with a link to join our official community platform. It's rapidly growing and we got some really awesome stuff in the pipelines for it, so join now and become part of it all. My socials are also down below, specifically my Twitter and YouTube are interesting to look at. Yes, my name is Mitch, by the way, not Alex. Alex is a completely different person. Some people have mistaken me for being Alex, and nope. That's not me, I'm just good old Mitch. Alright, with all that being said, I'm going to end episode 157 of All Things Lambda. Don't be sad though, because we'll be back next week with another brand new episode. In the meantime though, don't forget to subscribe and to ring that bell icon so you'll never miss another episode ever again. Salutations, and take care.